Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Manning to throw. Got it. He's really close to that first.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Complete left side, Coleman. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Moving out to the right. Pulls it in. At the 45, on his way. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Could be an alley. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Motion from the wideout. Arch is going to throw for it. Little flip to the back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they turn it into a defensive score. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running inside, it's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for space. It's Berry. Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To throw, it's Levitt. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a
makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown LSU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Arts to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Manning to the air again. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
how do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, Manning. Unleashes one. Pulls it in, it's Smothers. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Quickly complete. He's loose on the right. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorn.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Hall. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points.
Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Arch Madness. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He'll run it again. They're waiting for him behind the line of scrimmage as the final seconds tick away here in the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hall. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Levin. Under fire. Got his man on the right. And he's still running after the move. Ripping through the defense. Breaks free and he might be gone. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch. Making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's a give to Durham. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back on this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Durham. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run with Durham. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 84 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They come out for the first time in this second half, but lead a little smaller than when they went to the... Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the first. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Manning. He tries to take the top off. He's got it up to 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you...
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by...
Gashes him in the middle. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to Caden Durham.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Got guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Smacks it with the stiff arm. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Manning. On the left side, here's Coleman. There he goes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Manning. He fires one deep over the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice place on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. It's Lewis again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Here's Lewis to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Play action with Lewis. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. To the air again, Lewis. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Here's Manning to throw. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. Complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line. Just need to get one 1st down. And Palmer, they could run it. They could play it safe. But they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know on the back of their hand. They go out and get the execution needed to win this game.
from Music City, USA, Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The postseason rolls on, and these two teams try to finish on the right note in the Music City Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to brave the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys, back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected. Booty narration volume set to 86. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
We are in Atlanta, the Aflac Kickoff Classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling.
A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Clemson Tigers.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy. Talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going here.
Bringing it out, it's Morris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll run it from the gun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback. This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Trying to find some room. It's Bishop. Fights off a defender. Breaks free in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vols. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff to the back. Now he's got space ahead. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pressure is coming. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on fourth down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
He shreds the tackle. And again, they stuff him for no gain. Breaks up fourth down.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown,
that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tackle made after just a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
That's a bit of a conservative play call on third and long. I would have loved to have seen them go to the passing game and try to force the issue and get the ball back.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Pass broken up there. Nice play by the linebacker.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they tried out the field goal team. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that.
He's got space. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
That's such a nice gain on 1st down. Now you bring up 2nd and short, and now you can even go play action. You can take a shot down the field knowing you can always come back and run it on 3rd down.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so, and now this looks like a very different game entering the 2nd half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. That's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Special teams always goes overlooked, and yet these plays become monumental in these games. This is a great job by this kickoff team, flying down the field, creating the turnover, and jumping on this football. Now it's a short field for their offense, and they've got to capitalize. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today.
He's sacked. He's brought down right at the 5-yard line. They have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson. They go to the air to reach the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run.
And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Season opening. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Got an opening here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The Vols will crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a...
He's got a crease. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. So a solid game for this running back right out of the game here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. And the Vols will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. A new set of downs after that completion. Leaning on the run game here late. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Oh, and he almost had it, a chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. He's got space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
What perfect execution of the option play by the quarterback. You've got to put the defender in conflict, and if he takes you, you make the pitch right at the right time, and it ends up for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's sacked. Huge play for the defense to set up a third and long. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. Over the middle, it's Staley. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter. And they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game. And they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Got an opening here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are those type of plays that don't really show up in the stat sheet, but I can tell you right now, they make life so much easier on the quarterback and the play caller, and maybe more specifically the offensive line. They're creating a manageable 3rd down situation where they can move the chains with the run play, another option, or throwing the football. And you avoid those obvious passing situations where, in particular, the tackles are going to be out on an island trying to protect the passer.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.